Maybe you've been at this place and you've been wondering, you've been questioning how to actually move forward, how to actually start to move on from the fact that he cheated on you. Not just once, but over and over and over again. If you guys are new here, my name is Ben Taylor. I'm a self-aware narcissist on this channel to help people understand narcissistic abuse, but the crazy making that comes from people that are in relationships where the person has cheated on them for years and they don't know how to actually be free from the mind fuck that actually happens to them of like, how do I actually know how to be free from the fact that he cheated on me over and over and over again? You might be at the place where you're like, hey, I don't even know if it's possible to heal from this because I've been betrayed so many times. I want to tell you that that's true, that it's very, very hard to heal from this, but it is not impossible. There's many people that have grown and have been able to be free from the mind craziness that happens when you're dealing with a toxic person. Like, you have to be able to understand, like, this journey to healing is not an easy fix. It's not a snap your fingers and it'll magically get better, because there's going to be times where you're going to doubt yourself. You're going to wonder, what is he doing now? You're going to wonder, maybe I should be with him still. Maybe if I would have done something better, he would have still been with me. Maybe the next girl is going to be the perfect person for him, and I'm not going to be what I thought I was to him. You see, there's all these different pieces that people get confused on when we're dealing with toxic relationships and when we're dealing with the piece of him cheating on you. And a lot of people feel like there's no hope to be able to get past this. There's no hope to be able to grow from it. There's no hope to actually find yourself again. How many of you right now, just watching this video, would say, I feel like a shell of myself because he cheated on me? Type in me in the chat. Just type in the word me in the chat saying, hey, I feel like a shell of the person that I used to be because of everything that happened, because he cheated on me while I was pregnant, because he cheated on me when we were out with family, because he cheated on me, and like the list goes on and on. If that's you right now and you're struggling with this, like, type in the word me, understanding like, hey, this happened, and you start to become a shell of yourself, wondering, can I even put back the pieces? Maybe you're at the place too where you didn't even know, where you had no clue. You never even found out. It was later that people let you know. There's so many different layers to this. Now, I want you to consider, with where you're at right now and you feel like a shell of the person that you used to be, how is that affecting you? Not just you, but like everything in your life. How is that affecting how you're showing up? Is it affecting your concentration? Is it affecting how you're showing up in the workplace? Is it affecting how you actually show up to your kids? Because you can't really connect with them in the moment because you're distracted. You're wondering, you're stressing about what he's doing, what's happening in the next relationship. Maybe you're at the place where it's affecting you physically, where you're stressed out so much that it's provided autoimmune disease. You have migraines, you have gut issues, you have gut health, you have hair loss that's happening, all because you're stressed out and wondering if he's still cheating on you, or why did he cheat on you? Now, there's some questions you're going to struggle to be able to figure out at all. But at the end of the day, I want you to understand that healing is possible down this journey, but it is very hard. And unless you have some of the tools to be able to help you move forward, a lot of times people will cycle back into the toxic relationship or go with another toxic relationship. We've seen this happen multiple times where someone will be with a cheater and then they get with another cheater and they get with another one. And it's just like they're in this cycle and they're like, why is this happening to me over and over and over again? And so I need you to understand, like, if you're going to actually change and make a difference and say, hey, I'm going to make sure that the next person I'm with is not a cheater. I'm going to make sure that the person I'm with right now, that this is not going to continue. I need you to get really clear on the facts. And so I want you to consider for a moment, what are the facts about the situation? The facts about what's currently going on in this relationship. The facts about how he cheated, how he showed up in a negative way, how he showed up not caring about you. The facts about that. Now, I'm not saying this just to drudge up old feelings and old ideas, but I'm saying this for you to get really clear, because a lot of people don't get really clear, and as a result, they get confused. Are you clear, or are you confused about what's been going on? Oftentimes, it'll start to make you doubt yourself, make you doubt who you actually are, make you doubt the direction that you actually need to go in life, because this has happened to you. Doesn't mean you have to stay stuck there, but oftentimes this will leave you stuck for a long period of time. So I need you to understand, this whole journey of actually being able to be healed from it, it takes a while. It is a journey. It's not just a destination, but it is possible for you to go down. to heal, to grow, to change, develop, to become the person that you're actually trying to be. Understanding that his choice does not define your worth. I'm going to say that again. His choice does not define your worth because you've been lied to for such a long period of time. You were lied to in the relationship. You were lied to while he was cheating on you, lied to multiple lies, right? But at the end of the day, there's probably many of you that had it come back to you that it was your fault. It was your fault that he cheated on you. It was your fault because you didn't give him enough sex. You didn't do the threesome that he wanted you to do. It was your fault because you didn't do the things that he wanted. It was your fault because you disgraced him publicly because you didn't agree with him about something. It was your fault because you didn't support him emotionally while he was screaming at you. All these different things. It's always going to come back trying to be your fault. Then I need you to understand you did not make him make that decision. Sit with that for a moment. You did not force him to go out and cheat on you. You did not hold a gun to his head and say, hey, go and cheat. He made that choice. Now, the reason he made that choice, there's lots of those. At the end of the day, he's a liar and he's a coward. He's not actually willing to tell you what's going on or to tell you what's happening so that you can actually make a decision. But instead, he's like, let me go ahead and stink around her back and actually do something else. So I need you to understand you did not force this decision. So if you can just take a pause for a moment, just even if it's a breath for just a moment, just to be able to understand and to be able to feel with the moment that you did not make him cheat on you. Some of you have been beating yourselves up for a long period of time because you felt this way. You felt like it is your fault. You felt like it's been put on you, that it was your fault, that he said, I'm just glad it's over. Need you to get you really clear on how you feel about those. And we need to see, okay, what have you been telling yourself for a period of time that has you in this current state of reality right now? You've been telling yourself that you're not good enough, and that's why you keep beating yourself up. You've been telling yourself that the next woman is better than you, which is why you keep beating yourself up. There's so many different stories, but you're telling yourself these different stories that aren't true. So take a pause and remember that he made his choice because he wasn't willing to be a man and be honest to you. Now, the reason why I say this and the reason why I walk down this road so passionately about, okay, he's not a man, and people are like, how do you know that? Because I wasn't a man when I was cheating. I wasn't a man in how I was showing up to my wife on a day-to-day basis. And this has been a long journey of growth and development to a place where we are now, where there's amazing connection, amazing interaction. Like we're growing and developing more than what I ever would have imagined, but it came through a lot of trials that I put us through because of my inability to actually say what I was thinking or to say what I wanted or to be able to walk through my feelings. Instead, I ran away from it. I became a coward and I decided, hey, let me run to someone else, then actually communicate with my wife. So like, this is the aspect that I'm talking about, that he's shown up as a coward. The question is, do you actually want to heal from this?